Hello, my name is Professor Dr. Methusalem. It is a joke, I know, but I think it gives the video an interesting touch about it. So, what is the theme today? The theme today is the difference between deciphering of unreadable texts and the creation of logical evolution of texts. So there is a difference in the understanding what texts can be, right? And this we will study today, so maybe also to find answer about the Voynich manuscript, what is not deciphered today. For this we take examples. On deciphering of texts for the deciphering, what did it mean? There are some different codes behind, like some switches of vocables and so on. These are all not the theme what we talk about, because it is a difference to understand texts. They are also not can deciphered, but they are basic on a totally other system. They are based on a logical system, so this is meaning they have all the same structure in the start basics. They have the same structure of logical knowledge. So what it is mean with this is they believe into the logic knowledge, but they are also not to decipher it, able to decipher it, because the sigils or the cipher have some special attributes get uses for use these ciphers. This is mean in the Voynich manuscript there is a possibility that only one sign can be a whole of prayer. This is a possibility. So in the evolution, the writer of the Voynich manuscript, just as example, we don't know what is the deciphering of the Voynich manuscript, but it's possible that one symbol in the Voynich manuscript is simply a symbol for one prayer, so they repeat themselves again and again. So the people to this time, they have prayers, and they do this all the time. And the knowledge was not so wide that they have secret knowledge about prayers and so on, or they have forbidden prayers and so on, and that they can make a list of the forbidden prayers. They give for a prayer a symbol, and so it get one symbol to one prayer, and so it's repeated all the time. This is one possibility. Oh, sorry. So there we can take testing it, what it's mean. Take for this society and watch the side writing on it. So we take here as one symbol this, and the other symbol is this, and the other symbol also is this, right? So this is as example A, this is example D, and this is as example F, right? So now, because these options led to be made ADF into one sign, so this gives ADF, and also different parts like fed. So ADF, this is ADF, and this is fed, right? So now, when someone make a writing with a language, writing with some different symbols. So he can make, when this has happened, when he began to write with this, and he becomes often words with fat. Or Mofadim. This is not that the sign is it's now given. So you see, he have ever this fad inside. Right? So if you see this oftentimes, he can take this fad and now he can doing the following. He can give here a self-like, and this symbol we found in Henochian, right? So now we have things for fat. And this is a possibility how change the language. So this is mean why it's now more decipherable. Because the symbols, what it was in first case, written in this as a word, it get as next change into this, and then he is changing. If you see more than one time, you get change it in this or in this also. So this is fat, and this is what has happened. So if the language also more written with that symbols, whatever also inside of it, and so on and so on, and this get changed into there will from here be no more decipher, because this is no more ending into a word. So this is the logic way. This is the logic way how it works with text description. So you cannot found mathematically no possibility no possible math code when it's based on logic. That's it. So you can found it, but you for this can be found, you have first. So the interesting point is when it is logic, when the symbol is based on logic, like in Enochian language, this is mean that there is a possibility that this I'll say this. one symbol is given for 3 vocables as example. So, but when it's based on logic, the symbol will change into a logic way. So in a shorter form, the same how make out from a prayer, making a vocable, a symbol. One symbol is for one prayer. So same if you have 3 vocables and put it into one symbol. So it's mean fed. And this is the way of the logic, and this is not based on a mathematically translation possibility. It is simply based on a logic translation possibilities with the affecting of human fail possibility also. So with wrong understanding or switched understanding or different meaning about the situation and so on. So there are possible that it will never get deciphered perfectly, but if some are often repeatings, there will be some case can get in touch with psychological or with physical or with how say this? Compressed informations. So compressed prayers compressed into one symbol, and so on. Thanks for watching, and